Alright, so I have another game. This is number 3 of the Magic series. I haven't posted on it in a while, which is my bad. A few things have changed since the last one. I have Lord on Magic now. I finished last season in Diamond 2 after getting to Diamond 1 and almost making it to Grandmaster, being one game away, and then going on a huge losing streak, which is unfortunate. But this was a pretty good game against Emma Frost, who is kind of busted. It's just like her diamond form. I think needs to be on a at least a 20-second cooldown. I think 15 seconds is too short. Um, so we got not a terrible team comp. Like 2-2-2 is always pretty nice, even though it's two dive tanks, along with a Spidey and then a Jeff. And this Jeff started off the game by going and deciding to say that he won't be healing, which you know, made me a little nervous. So he was flanking, and he still ended up getting like a good amount of healing, kind of spoiling it. But he actually did a lot this game. So yes, just
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area. We'll do this the same way we always do. Together.
so he's going off to flank. This start is not the great for me. The great is not that great for me. I end up going over here. I was gonna go and try to flank, but then I ended up just deciding to take the main route for some reason. I don't really know why. Terrible dash. I don't even know what I was thinking trying to do that. I should have just portaled in, or maybe probably not even gone in, but it ended up working out because our Jeff was actually carrying. He was 5-0, or he's 5-0 now. So yeah, we started that off just 2-0, one final hit. So I mean, not too bad, all things considered. I should have flanked a little bit more, and I went up, but it worked out. So I guess this is still in silver, but this is in silver with a bunch of diamond players, so it's not like, I don't know. So right now I'm just trying to brawl. I don't really know what else I could have done. I should have flanked earlier. Like, I should have gone into a side room while there was no one there. I thought I had my dash, but honestly, it's probably good that I didn't, because then I end up doing some stupid shit like that and getting chokeslammed by Emma Frost. And right now we are going 2-1, so not a great start, but it's all right.
Have Soul Sword. We'll travel.
So I again go and try to just brawl the tanks for some reason. Then I end up getting a nice knock up on Emma. I know that she doesn't have her diamond form at this point. They support ult, so I'm just kind of trying to get as much damage as possible, although I already have my ult, so there's really a point. Then I try to go for that cloak and dagger, but I was way too slow. Unfortunately, I got saved by our invis. I steal the kill from the Spider-Man, completely wasting, honestly. But I go back, try to protect our invis, and we end up picking up the thing, and everyone else is kind of dead too. So nice little win fight. I think I'm 4-1 at this point. Yep. So not great, not horrible. I dashed up here, planning to use my ult, but then I forgot that I dashed up, and I tried to dash into the Johnny Storm, and I didn't have my dash. So Emma's in diamond form, so I'm not trying to get too close to that. Waiting for that to run out. Now it's out, so I pop ult, and then she pops ult, so I'm trying to avoid it as best as possible. And they also have a support ult, so I'm trying to see. I managed to get the Loki, and I think I got someone else, I can't remember. But then I see this Namor, so I go for him. Another terrible dash. I gotta stop going for those ego dashes, honestly. But yeah, so now I just go back to my team. I don't know why I didn't try to destroy that Loki ult on clone. I'm very lucky that I didn't get grabbed there. She didn't. I don't think that she had her grab on cooldown. She just used it on her tank. But yeah, pretty lucky for me, honestly. The thing gets in, he doesn't manage to get out. I think the Spidey just finger slipped, or maybe he was trying to solo out the thing. Either way, terrible usage. Our Jeff ults. I miss a dash again. I don't know. I've been like kind of inconsistent recently. Terrible Loki ult. So you know, I end up brawling with the Emma. I get a random kill with my demon. Kill the Emma. I then go for the cloak and dagger, and I'm just waiting for my dash to come back so that I can go and kill the Punisher for a nice little quad kill. Nice little 4-piece. You know, cleaning up, we got 80% ult charge. And my frames are dropping, so pretty nuts. But honestly, the quality hasn't been too bad, all things considered. Get a new PC soon, ideally. I go in. I was in diamond form, so I'm not trying to get too close. And now it's off, so now I can go in. I had a nice dash, but Loki puts down his lamps. I don't know. It's called. Kind of stupid by me. I hit by the thing, but we get a nice support ult, so I end up being okay. I'm just sitting in this support ult, and now I ult to clean up here. I end up going for the cloak and dagger. She goes down, and I end up trying for the, you know, that guy, Punisher. I end up getting the kill, just completely stealing it. Although I don't know if he would have gotten the kill in time anyways, so you know, not terrible. Jeff ults, so I'm not too worried. I'm pretty confident he's just gonna eat everything. Although he doesn't end up doing that, but I waste my dash kind of, which is unfortunate. But you know, the cooldown's not too long, so it's not that big of a deal. Just try to put down the demon. I'm going for the health pack. I end up in a terrible spot, but it's alright. I end up surviving. I get a really nice pick on the cloak and dagger, but then get killed by the Emma in diamond form because that shit is busted, and is ideally getting a longer cooldown pretty soon. At this point, I wish that our Spidey. Alright, what are we at? We are at 16 and 2. Spidey's at 9 and 2, and we low-key needed another healer. So I was kind of hoping that Spidey would switch to healer, but I didn't want to be that guy saying anything because we weren't doing terrible, and he was doing pretty good. So I didn't want to. I want to be that guy, so I didn't comment. You know, he gets pulled out by diamond form because it's actually crazy. They support ult. They actually hit a ton of ults, so I think we all just die here. I got pulled in by Emma, and yeah, I go down.
Down to 30 seconds.
We must seize our victory now.
So this is actually pretty unfortunate here, because I go for this cloak and dagger, and I definitely would have gotten the kill, but then our tanks just kind of stepped off the point. I don't know if that's completely my fault because I also stepped off the point, but honestly our tank should have been holding that. But yeah, it's still not a bad push. We made it pretty far. Finished at 16 and 3 with 10 final hits. Jeff was 17 and 3. And we managed to convince the Spider-Man to swap to heals so that we could get another healer. Honestly, it probably would have been better if our what's it called? Shit. No, I'm gonna get it. Magneto. For our Magneto swap because he was 3 and 4. But it's alright.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I think I was just typing there. I go up here to try and hold this. I kind of like this spot, but I don't know. This first choke point is kind of awkward as Magic, no matter where you go. Like on offense and defense.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I forged my sword with my very soul. There's no spell that cannot cut through.
I don't know why I threw that dash. I honestly should have just forgotten about it. They portal. I calm it, so everyone goes back. Like they portal behind. I'm trying to get some chip. I should have flanked right here, but I ended up waiting for some reason. The Emma's in diamond form, so I'm not trying to get too close. Although I kind of did. I kind of tried to hit her with the knockup. I placed a demon up there, and then I forgot that I couldn't jump up. I mean, I did remember, but like for some reason, each time I just like try to go up. Then I end up trying to 1v1 Star-Lord, but he just flies away. I throw another demon up there, and then I think now, because I realized, oh wait, I can't get up there because I'm an idiot. Actually, no, I get the Star-Lord first, and then I wait for my cooldowns, I believe. It's just, yeah, and now I flank it and try to get behind them. And then when I get up there, they're like, I almost fall off again. Emma's in diamond form, so I end up going off. And then I have to go back all the way back around because I didn't want to waste my dash getting up there in case I got stuck. Maybe I should have because I still would have had 2 portals, but I probably would have used a portal just for fighting, and everyone's dead by the time I get there. So, you know, again, pretty awkward this first point. I end up hearing this guy's footsteps, so I try to find him. I do end up finding him, but he flies away, so it's unfortunate. I accidentally show myself, so the Star-Lord finds me, but then our Thor distracts him, and since the Thor's in there, I get confident enough to get in there, and fortunately I'm able to get out before the Scarlet Witch kills me with that crazy team-up she's got. Okay. I don't know how I didn't get eaten by Jeff. This, like, I know that with Groot, if you put a wall between yourself and the center, like break LOS with the center, then you don't get eaten by Jeff, and that it would make sense if that's like the thing with natural structures as well, because I think I just go behind that wall and break LOS. But yeah, so I wasn't really making an effort to get out. But maybe I should have. I don't know. It gives healing, but I was at full health, so it didn't really matter. I was just kind of trying to hold, and then we get Luna ult, so I try to push in. I get a really nice push, and then I hit a portal at like the last second, and I mistimed it horribly. But fortunately, our Thor and Invis managed to hold it really well, and Jeff. So I'm able to get back, and I have ult with the plan in mind of just going on and ulting as soon as I can. Just hoping that they don't have any support ults to counter, which they did not have. They ended up using Star-Lord ult, but he had like terrible decision making, so we ended up getting 2. Then we focus on that Strange, and we managed to get a really nice quad and hold that point with our ult, which is a huge ult. Even got complimented in voice chat. You know, so Very nice.
30 seconds.
We only have one charge left, so I'm not trying to. So I don't even know. I didn't really change up the playstyle, but yeah, they managed to get Portal again. It was already off cooldown. They portaled above the point, which is kind of weird, instead of behind. I think behind is still better, even with this little time left. They get that ult, and she pretty much targets me, so I get down from it. It's pretty unfortunate. It's a good ult. I tell the Magneto to switch to Strange, so that we can get onto the point quickly, which he does. But unfortunately, they weren't able to hold it. They actually did a really good job of holding it, but unfortunately, it just wasn't there. I end up going through his portal anyways to see if I could get a nice pick on a support, but unfortunately for me, I suck at hitting my dashes today for some reason. Let me check stats. Currently, I'm at 25 and 5 with 16 final hits. Just try to. I noticed that she hits the crystal on me, so I actually just try to get out of there because if she is able to hit me through that crystal as well, I'm just dead. I managed to get a really nice pick on the Cloak and Dagger, and then I try to run out, but I run into the statue and unfortunately go down. But it's not a terrible trade because I still managed to take out one of their supports. Actually, no, they got revived, so it was a bad trade. Yeah. Wait, did they? Oh, maybe that was the Invis. No, wait, I'm looking at the wrong team. Yeah, no. They got revived. It's just... I wasn't trying to be super aggressive because they had the Scarlet team up and the Rocket ult, which is actually good now. I ended up using this statue as natural cover while I get healed, and then I go and I flank a little bit to ult pretty quickly here. I'm just waiting for the perfect moment. Now I go in here to try and hold a little bit to try to get a kill. I get picked up by the Emma. Unfortunately, I'm able to get out. She got revived. Okay, when I was back there, I don't know why I didn't destroy the what's it called? The rocket revive. That was stupid of me. I should have destroyed it, and then their ammo wouldn't have been able to get back, and we probably maybe wouldn't have won it, but the fight would have been much easier, and it would have been more favored in our. We would have been more favorable to win it. So it's unfortunate. It wasn't unfortunate. It was stupid. It was bad by me. So I go up this way to hit a little flank, hopefully. So I end up going for the Scarlet, but unfortunately I'm too slow. They support ult, but so do we, so I'm trying to push back and get a kill behind their support ult. And of course I missed my dash, and I do think no, I didn't end up dying for it. But I ended up going back here. I think I'd die here too. Oh, no, I managed to stay alive actually. I grabbed that health pack. Maybe I should have stayed in because I had a Jeff on me, but I don't know. That fight wasn't winnable. Yeah, so this is very close. They have 30 seconds left to push not very far. We didn't manage to fortunately get a touch. Fortunately, their Strange is stupid and wasn't able to cut me off. So I get a really nice ult here. I end up targeting the Scarlet because her mobility got nerfed, which is really nice. And I get another kill on their support. And then I go back to the point to try to hold it. I thought I heard footsteps behind me. Oh, I did. It was the Rocket. I could have used my dash on him, but, you know. I managed to get a really nice hit. But yeah, it worked out really well. So we ended up winning. We ended up finishing with
Another epic victory!
yeah, Jeff ends up getting MVP. You know, happens. I played really well. We ended up going 32-8 with 21 final hits, two 4 pieces, 20k damage, which is very good for Magic, I think. Uh, yeah, Jeff went 26-8 with 16 final hits. He was also doing really well. Uh, this was our Magneto, so he was. It happens. It happens. But yeah, very good game. We ended up barely winning, but that's what makes it. This. Never mind.